Hello and very good evening to all of you. My name is Harsh, and along with me, I have Miss Ekta. So, Ekta ma'am is a certified trainer with us who will be guiding you on OAT and several other examinations as well, especially foreign examinations. Ekta ma'am is well versed with the foreign examinations like IELTS, GRE, GMAT, OAT, CELPIP, these all. And today, this webinar is all about the OET examination, which is especially for nurses and doctors. So I welcome, ma'am, I welcome you in this webinar, and I would like to request you to please tell us something about OET and let us know and about this examination, and please guide us what to do and what not to.
Okay. Thank you, Harsh. Good evening, everybody. So first of all, I welcome you all on the platform of Big Band. So this is a YouTube channel of Big Band. So a hearty welcome to all of you. So today we are going to discuss about the OET. So OET appears to be a bit rare to many of us, right? So let's know what it is exactly. So OET is actually occupational English test. But the question arises before us, like, why OET? Why not IELTS, GRE, and many more tests are there? So who are the people who will actually go for the OET? So let's try to know this. So OET is exactly the occupational English test. It is specially designed for the people who are actually into the medical profession. So these people are actually who want to work in the other countries, or maybe they want to get the permanent residency over there. For example, you want to go for Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and many more countries, right? So that's why the medical professionals who want to go ahead, like doctors are there, nurses are there, or maybe the other medical professionals, right? So they people go ahead with this test, which is the international test actually, and it's designed by the medical professionals. But do they want to check with us, like the people who are going for this test, do they want to go ahead with the medical proficiency? No, that's not so. See, as the name appears to be, it's occupational English test. So definitely they want to check your language proficiency exactly, right? So different medical professionals are there, who there are totally 12 exactly. So different medical professionals are there who come under this test. Like for example, you can look at occupational therapy if you are connected with dentistry, nursing, radiography, veterinary science, medicine, speech pathology, physiotherapy, dietitians, pediatry, pharmacy, and optometry, right? So these different healthcare professionals are there who can go ahead with this test, right? So now the question arises in mind, like how they will check our language proficiency, means what are the main things that you want to check with us? See, like any other language, whatever the language you people are learning. So there are main four areas where we work. For example, from the very childhood, whatever language you people have learned, either it's English, Hindi, Japanese, Russian, and many more, right? So for learning any language, four skills are actually required. First one is the listening one. In second comes reading, then writing, then speaking, right? So this is the sequence of the exam actually that we are telling. Otherwise, we know very well whenever we are learning the language, any language since very childhood. So the process is bit different. Like first of all, when we were a small child, so we learned listening first of all, because as an infant, every child learns listening. They are listening to different sounds. Then comes speaking, then comes reading, and last one is the writing skills. But here the language proficiency is checked in a different manner, like not different manner exactly, but yes, bit sequence is different, right? So the people who actually want to go ahead to settle down in other countries abroad, especially the doctors and nurses, they people can go ahead with this test. So let me introduce OET exactly. What is that? Four modules that I already told you: reading, writing, speaking, and listening, right? So what is there exactly? How they will check? What I need to do whenever I want to go ahead with this test? Means whenever I'm sitting for this test, for going for this exam, so what are the parameters or what are the things that I actually need to prepare? See, first one is the listening one. So in listening one, exactly there are 42 questions in your sheet. And one audio is played over there that goes on for approximately 45 minutes. One thing is there that I want to tell you, like listening is really a kind of your focus or the attention that you people are paying to the audio. See, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा whenever we cross some red light or something, so at times signboards are there where it's written "Savdhani hati, durghatna ghati," right? So that is very symbolic actually. Here also in listening, I want to tell you, like I'd already told you what is listening. Listening means your total focus. Like suppose if I am talking now to you people. So definitely friends, if you are going for the listening, even if you missed anything or just for a few seconds, your attention is diverted to somewhere else. So definitely you will miss a lot of things, right? Same thing it happens in the OET test also. For example, if you are listening some audio and questions are going on in a very frequent manner, because obviously English speakers are there or the people who are from the other countries, abroad countries, or the English native speaking countries are there who are the speakers in the audio. So definitely their accent we need to get command, as well as the pace of language, pace of speaking actually. So these are the main things that you need to build up good command with ample practice, right? So what happens here? It's divided into three parts. So that's why you need to give complete focus on that. For example, like part A, if we look at. So one beautiful thing is there, like whatever the content is there, that content is actually based on the medical profession. So that's why you people are already well versed with that because you are already belonging to that profession. So you have already read a lot of books on this profession. So that's why I don't think you people will face any kind of problem. But still, yes, focus must be there. Attention must be there. That's the main thing. So what is there in listening exactly? Like if I look at the part A. So in part A, you will be finding like they will assess your ability to go ahead with finding the information during a consultation. Means you can say one health worker or doctor or some professional is there and one patient is there and consultation is going on. So this takes about 2 to 5 minutes and you will complete the whole notes, whatever the information you hear over there. Then comes the part B. In part B also you will be finding very short workplace extracts. Means they will check, they will find out with you whether you were able to identify the details, the conclusion, the opinion, the purpose, or whatever the short extracts were there, or whatever the short conversation sessions were there, right? So the last part, the C part, here you will find some presentation extracts. Means you will be assessed your ability to follow a recorded presentation. Means some kind of interview is going on over there about the healthcare topics that you will be listening very carefully, and then whatever you are listening, the same thing is in the sheet, and questions are designed in the form of fill-ups, match the column, or even multiple choice questions. So definitely you people will be answering those questions, listening to that, right? So next comes the reading session. Reading session, like in school life, you people have already done a lot of comprehension things. Means some extracts are given, right? And whatever the questions are designed, these are only based on that extract. So definitely, whenever we are going ahead for reading sessions, so we will get like three parts and total questions are 42. For total session here is of 60 minutes, like IELTS that you people have heard a lot. Yes, another thing is in the first part, you people will be getting 15 minutes and rest B and C part, it will be only 45 minutes. In the part A, 4 extracts are given, and in the 4 extracts, you will be finding the questions that is actually based on where the information is lying. Means the questions are designed or the extracts are designed in such a way that the questions will ask you where the information is exactly being located by you people, right? Next comes a part B. In part B, you will be given 20 questions, which will be based on the different text. And you need to find, because these are the multiple choice questions. And multiple choice questions, at times, different people take it in a different way. Some think, yes, answers is already given. I just need to locate the things. But yes, one thing is there, whatever the options are given over there, you people need to very much careful about the things, like whatever the content is there, that content should be actually lying and making the same meaning as per our answer, means whatever the option is given over there. Last is the C part, which is bit difficult sometimes. Here in this part, you will be finding like two texts are there, and generally the length of the words is 750 to 800 words, most probably. And eight questions are designed on the basis of that. And it's a bit lengthy, we can say, the text. But yes, there are different tips and tricks that we generally guide to the students. With the help of those tips, definitely they find it quite easy, like how to locate the answer and where to locate the answer. Third, that is the writing section. Writing is actually what? So is it a essay or report writing or what? See, in writing, a lot of things come actually, but here in OET, you will be finding like a total 45 minutes for the writing sections, and 5 minutes will be for the given notes, because what like first of all, you people will be given some notes about the patient, means the kind of the history of the patient. Then next comes the whatever the details of the problem or the cure, whatever or treatment that is given, and the next prescription or the future, like whatever the follow-up have to be done. So exactly what we need to do in writing section. Here you need to write a letter, but it's a very simple one because the notes are already given. The whole content is given to you. Only thing is you need to give a very beautiful shape to your letter with the help of those hints or the notes which are already given to you. So what kind of letter it can be? It can be a referral letter, or maybe discharge letter or transfer letter, or even if you are advising some patient for something particular, right? Because being a health professional, obviously a lot of things are there which are connected with the patient, and doctors or nurses usually they prescribe for the patients. So only those things we need to include in the information in your response. Last is the speaking part. In the speaking part, you will be given 20 minutes. And here what you need to do means what kind of speaking test it will be exactly. So in this speaking test, you will be given one role play. It's actually, you can say 2 role plays are there. And what do you think, like how the examiner is? Is examiner a doctor or maybe some healthcare professional? No, 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 never ever. Whatever whoever your examiner is actually having a very good language proficiency. Main thing is this. And because of language proficiency, and another thing is, if we talk about the medical knowledge or medical part, so do they have that knowledge? Yes, they do have knowledge, because they are already given that much content that they go through before your exam, right? For example, like if they are giving you role play, so some kind of situation is given, so you people have to act and role of maybe a doctor, maybe a caretaker, or some health professional or a nurse kind of. And the examiner will be acting as maybe the patient, maybe your client, or maybe the patient's relative, friend, or the very close person, or even we can say the caretaker, right? So if suppose one is going ahead for the veterinary science, right? So definitely here examiner will be acting as the caretaker of the animal, means whoever the animal is, maybe it's dog or cow or whatever the animal is there. So he will be explaining the things about that animal, and being a health worker, you're explaining the things about the problem and what kind of recommendations, what kind of prescriptions, what kind of treatments you suggest. So those things will go ahead. Yes, one thing is there, when this test starts exactly, so you people will be given one sheet, or we can say one slip, on which every role play means the role or the problem or the things are already written, what you need to act. What you need to do is exactly to build up the questions. Once you build up the questions, and you will be given especially 3 minutes for this, and if any doubts are there, like whatever the content is given on the slip, so you can talk to the examiner. There is no problem with that. They will let you know, yes, things are like this. They will be very much helping to you, right? And afterwards you need to speak for 5 minutes, right? Speak in the sense ki like question answer session will be there, and no doubt it's a kind of very formal interview. But yes, you need to be very mature, very informative, knowledgeful person, right? And you will be explaining each and everything. So in this way, you will be having 2 tasks or 2 role play here, right? So hopefully I have explained all the 4 modules, how you people will go ahead and what are the things that you will go ahead. Now the question arises in our mind, like what should be the score? How much should I score so that I can go ahead with these things? Means how much I need to score so that I can cross the border of this country and go to the another country, right? See, here you can see very well. So we have made a very beautiful comparison here, like OET bank score description with the IELTS description. Like in IELTS, you know very well, like 9 bands are there, right? So most probably for PR, they take a 7778, right? So here we have made a very beautiful or very open comparison, very detailed comparison here. Like if you are getting 450 to 500, so it comes in the category of A grade, right? That is equivalent to 8 to 9. Then comes the 350 to 440. It comes between the 7 to 7.5 or B grade. Then what about the C plus? Means a very good category also. Again, it's between 300 to 340. That's approximately to 6.5. Then 200 to 290, it's C grade. That stands for 5.5 or 6. Last is D or E. That will not work exactly if you want to go ahead for the PR, and even if you want to actually go ahead for the job purpose, right? So obviously, no doubt, you need to score well with good preparation, with proper guidance and practice, right? Yes. So here I'm showing you one result of one candidate. So you can check our website also, and even our office also. So you will find a lot of results are there. Big Band is making really wonderful results. And even I have been attached with Big Band since last 2-3 years. So it has been a wonderful experience. And even I have seen, because see, for building a trust, it takes time, right? And in the last 2-3 years, I have also observed, yes, Big Band is really amazing, right? So next question that comes to our mind is, why to choose Big Band? What is the reason? Why only Big Band? Why not, like a lot of other institutes are there, right? Maybe you people also come across a lot of institutes. So what's the reason for that exactly? See, what I have observed, what as a guide or as a mentor trainer, I suggest you one thing. Main thing is the faculty people, right? As well as the flexible timing. Like if you are a doctor or a nurse, obviously you're working somewhere, or maybe you're working in awkward times. So flexibility of time is really the wonderful beauty of Big Band. We people actually provide this kind of things, like we arrange trainers and even the mentor trainers, like for every time. And the faculty is really amazing. I'm not praising myself, actually a lot of other trainers are there, because we are dealing in pretty many languages, as well as IELTS and OET, PTE, GRE, and many more tests that Mr. Harsh was already telling us. So all these tests are there and different trainers are there. We have a lot of trainers here. A big team is there working with Big Band. for a long time? Yes, but our specialties are, we have really experienced staff. A lot of people are there who are having good experience, and that's why we are making wonderful results. And I am really, really proud to say this thing. Next thing is affordable fee structure. Definitely. Whenever we like demo session, you go ahead with that. And next thing comes up, money matters, right? So here the fee structure is also very much pocket friendly, we can say. You people will find like fees is not so high. You can easily afford that, right? So don't worry for this thing. Next is the exam. Like Big Ben is booking exams for you, and a lot of other exams are there that we are booking here. So you can contact our team anytime. So they will be booking exam for you. Next comes the helps in job hunting. Thing is that like when we go ahead with the things like OET, PTE, IELTS, and many more things, right? So Big Ben is giving a very beautiful platform. That platform is of job hunting, right? We really help you in a wonderful way for finding some job, because you know, like era is like going this, we nearly need it. Last but not least, the adequate counseling team for your guidance. So what is there? We have a big team for this purpose. So whatever the problems you are facing, even if any kind of problem you have, like booking exam, demo sessions, timings, and any other thing, so you can contact our team. The people are really very helpful. And even what I have observed, even I have been working with them for a long time, so I know most of them. So they are really wonderful people. They are always giving beautiful solutions to the problems and sort it out. And even like I never got any chance to complain for anything, and even students also never found it. So that's why it's really beautiful thing to work with the Big Ben. So I would
Ma'am, we
definitely
got,
recommend you. Yes sir, yeah,
I'm
please.
sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'm really sorry if I'm interrupting. Ma'am, we got a question like
Yeah, please.
OET examination. How is this different from other examinations like we have IELTS as well?
Okay. So Harsh, like thing is that like if you go ahead for the IELTS, right? So whatever the content you are getting in IELTS or the other PT exam or the other exams, that content is open. Means any kind of topic can be there. You need to open your knowledge part, your information part. But here in OET, you will be finding all the content which is actually based on the medical line. Means whatever the like in reading session, listening session, speaking session, writing section, whatever the things you are attempting, that is totally based on your knowledge what you have got actually during your medical profession. Maybe you were doing MBBS or BDS or any other thing, right? So whatever knowledge you got during those 4, 5, 7 years, like if you have done MS, you have done MD, even then same kind of stuff will be there. That's why you need to show only your language proficiency. But yes, one thing is there, like for the medical profession, you are already expert with that. Means I mean to say the candidate is already expert with that. He or she has already done 5, 7 years. They have already devoted so much time for that. So no topic will be there which is beyond their knowledge. So that is the easiest part actually. Right, Harsh?
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you so much for the answer, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Harsh, you want to ask anything else?
No, no, no.
Okay.
So, with these things, we have come up to an end. But last but not the least, so I will request everyone that if you have further questions related to OIT or another examination like IELTS, PT, GRE, GMAT, or other, if you wanted to learn any language or you are planning to go to abroad, so you can contact us. You can visit on our website, that is www.bblanguages.com, and we'll be really, really thankful to you if you will contact us and ask your queries. And our expert team is there to help you out in the entire process while learning and for the journey to abroad. So you can contact us. You can just log on to our website, that is www.bblanguages.com, or you can directly visit there, and you can drop the message on WhatsApp, or else you can call us at 81309 68333. And thank you so much, everyone, for being a nice audience. Thank you so much, Ekta ma'am, for your precious
Thank you, Raj.
words.
Yeah.
On
Thank you so
by
much,
this,
Harsh.
we are ending this webinar. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. I hope this session had been a very helpful session for you people. So you can contact us, as Harsh has already told you, the website as well as the mobile number. So please contact for any kind of help. We are always there for you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good luck.